Hey guys, I'm Kenan and welcome to my channel. Are you tired of looking down at your phone when you need directions or searching in the console for a cable when you need a charge? Well, I've got an easy to install solution that not only provides great visibility but also wireless charging. So stay tuned and keep up. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with a bit of an unboxing, even though I've already opened all this stuff. So what I have here is the Pro Clip dash mount for a GMC Sierra 1500 2014 to 2018 model. Would also be the same for a Silverado. And it's a really nice dash mount clip because it doesn't require any permanent modification to the vehicle. It just simply clips into the dash panel, really nice and simple. I also ordered, because I wanted wireless charging, I don't want to fumble around with my phone I'm plugged into a wire when I'm trying to use GPS, so I wanted a wireless charger that I can mount up higher so it's easier to look at not looking down. So Scotia's magnetic mount Qi charger works for both Samsung and iPhones. Super nice, a little pricey, but I ordered this through ProClip as well. I'll have links to everything in the description. With that, through ProClip comes ProClip's custom mount to the Qi charger and to the clip. This dash clip alone is about 30 bucks. This clip with the Scotia charger is 75 bucks. Pricey. To me, it was worth it because I wanted simple, clean wiring. The clip kit also includes a standard cigarette lighter, 12-volt plug. I will not be using this. I purchased separately off Amazon for like $13 this 12-volt to 5-volt step-down converter that I will wire in behind the dash using just some simple posi taps. I'll have some links to those and we'll see them in the install. But this will wire behind the dash, so the wiring will be nice and clean. I'll have no wires and I'll have a charger in my truck that mounts really nice. So I have links to everything in the description, and let's get on with the install. So what I'm doing here is attaching the included metal plates that come with the Scotia wireless charging kit. You simply line up the lines as indicated on the back of the paper to the bottom of the device. For me, it's an iPhone 8, so I'm lining it up here. And then you firmly press the metal plates onto your phone. So I'm pressing and making sure I got good contact, and then I'll just peel the paper off of the back. And that's all there is to it. Once those are on, I then am going to grab my phone case and attach it. From here, I just verify that the magnets do in fact attach to the charger, and I had already pre-tested to make sure the charger would charge through my case. So not every cases work. If you have a thicker case, you might run into issues. Something to think about. Moving inside the truck, I start off by pulling out the cup holder. Just simple pull and lift, pretty easy. And then it's moving to the trim panel of the center console. Just find a good place to get a grip. For me, this back left side, kind of got my hands in there, pull and pry. It takes a little force, feels like it's going to break, it won't, and it just pops right off. Once it's out, grab my posi tap connectors. It's a pretty simple connector. I showed the red one here. It was actually too small, and I wound up using the blue one just to fit that thicker gauge wire. Posi taps are real simple connectors, much easier than the T-taps as they don't actually make a cut. It's just a simple needle push. The bottom threads off, you put it around your cable, you thread it back in, simple there. And then the cable you're trying to attach, you're gonna feed it in and screw the top on. Super simple, super quick, and you can remove it with no damage. Here's me sliding in that new 12-volt to 5-volt step-down converter, attaching it. Easy day. Call it done. And that's it. Cable's attached. Moving on to the next step. So here's the step I would change. If you notice, I'm putting the center console piece back. If I did all this over again, I would remove the radio bezel first, so I didn't have to put the center piece back later. But it was pretty simple. Wasn't too big of an inconvenience. Onto the radio bezel. So here I'm just using some cheap non-marring pry tools I bought off Amazon. I start at the top and then work my way around. The only thing I'd be cautious of is that little piece in the middle seems pretty flimsy. It was pretty easy to take off, but I would worry about it. So would have taken the radio bezel off first and then moved the center console to do this wire routing. The wire routing itself was pretty simple. I just found a place to go through, come up to the top where the mount is actually going to sit. Once I got my wire in the place I kind of wanted it, I went back, snapped everything back into place, slowly shifted the center console back in. I don't show it on video, but I did go back, clean up my wire, and you see here that I put a zip tie on to keep the extra cabling nice and tidy. Pretty simple. Quick plug in to make sure the power comes on, and we're good to go. Look at those guns. Oh yeah. Next, we mount the Pro Clip. So I initially tried to just snap it in on the left side. I didn't get that on video, but it will not work. You should start in the center, use a little pry bar to create a gap, and then just with some force push back and it snaps into place. No issues. From there, you can slide it to whatever position you want. For me, I wanted it more to the left, off-centered, so it's easier to throw my phone up there and take it down. From here, use the screws that come with the kit. Just take them, feed them through the Pro Clip mount, put them in where you want them. I liked mine mounted more to the left. It kind of makes my OCD insane that the plate is bigger than the mount, but not a big deal. And then the Scotch charger just slides left to right and clicks in place. Pretty simple. From there, just plug in the power cable and that's it. You're installed. Everything should be good to go. Throw the phone up and you got a phone charger, and easy to read, navigation, all that other good stuff. Alright guys, if you made it this far, I truly appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. It's been about 5 months since I recorded all that and finally put it together. I got busy. I've moved from Northern Virginia out to Texas, so there was a transition period. But of note, the good thing about taking 5 months to put a video together is I've got to put some miles on this thing. And it is by far the best addition I've done to this truck. Not my exhaust, not my intake, not my tuner. 100% the best thing that I get the most use out of is this charger. There's just something about having it on the dash where I can see my navigation, see my text, see who's calling me, see my music, all those things right in an easy to see place that doesn't really take my eyes off the road. So there's that. I 100% would go out and buy it again. I would pay double for it if I had to. I know it's pricey, but I couldn't recommend it more. Go out and pick one up. Other than that, I try to put links to everything in the description. Thanks for hanging out. If you don't mind, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. It kind of helps me out in the analytics. And lastly, if you're a video game nerd like I am, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, sometimes on Saturdays. I play a lot of PUBG on Xbox. I'm a super nerd. Kenan killing it. I'll put it in the description. Come check me out. Peace.